Hello there guys, my name is A.F.C Gaming and welcome back to another Football Manager 2014 club by club guide. And this guide is, as you can see on the screen, it's for Hull City, who have just been promoted to the Premier League. Now I haven't done anything to the database to add them into the Premier League because it's not really necessary, because they've got the squad that basically what they've got now. So just looking at their squad quickly, David Stockdale, I believe he's just signed permanently as a goalkeeper, although maybe not certain on that fact. And then also they've got El Mohammadi on loan. Again, he's a really good player. I'm not so certain about whether or not he's come back. What is he? Sunderland player? I think he's a Sunderland player. Let's just have a quick look at El Mohammadi. The computer's lagging up slowly, however. But yeah, so he on loan from Sunderland. So yeah, I think it's quite possible you could get him in. But the weak parts of Hull City's squad is the left back position. Just looking at the squad report that you get there, the left back position looks particularly weak, with a 2.5 star being the best one, and this is in the Championship quality, so God knows what they'll be like in the Premier League. I think they need another centre back, just a more experienced one, because you need 3 good quality centre backs in the Premier League, and they also need a key striker, because 3.5 stars is not really the best quality. So looking at left back, which is the key position I think they need strengthening, because recently promoted team's going to be looking really at just trying to keep the goals out more than anything. So let's have a look. Sorry, computer is very slow. So Aaron Cresswell from Ipswich, I believe he plays for us. He's a very good little player. Yeah, as I said before, he's a left back, and yeah, he is good as a key player. It just really strengthened him because he has got a lot of experience, considering his age. And that's the thing with Hull, you've got to look at young players because of the fact that Hull are only recently promoted, and so that would be my policy certainly towards Hull, would be to sign young looking players. So here we are, Aaron Cresswell.
Alright, tell me.
Come on, piss me. That's definitely not right.
Yeah,
no.
He's 22. He's not been capped by England as expected, but his stats will certainly improve on the next one because he is a very good prospect, he looks like. Another person who I'd look at, and I've looked at him in a previous video, would be Ben Davies from Swansea. Now he's played in the left back position for Swansea. Sorry, that's not the right one. He's played in the left back position for Swansea for the past season because of Neil Taylor, I believe, got injured. And so he's not going to be happy to suddenly not be playing again because Neil Taylor's fit again. So I'd say I'd look at him because you might be able to get him on a cut price deal because of how young he is. Another person who I've looked at in a previous video, I can't remember who for, Aston Villa maybe, yeah, is Lee Wallace from Rangers. Now just having a quick look over, his statistics don't look great, but they're likely to slightly improve, I think, because of it being a new Football Manager. And yeah, he's 24 years of age. He's relatively cheap and low wages, which is always a positive for a club like Hull. Looking into the centre back position, one that they've been linked with is Richard Dunn. He's just been released by Aston Villa, so you wouldn't have to pay any transfer fee for him, which is always a good thing, and he's got a lot of experience. He's 32 years of age, and he was out all of last season with an injury, or at least most of last season. He didn't play a game at all last season, so maybe that's something that could be a problem. And his wages are relatively high, because the O'Neill era at Villa did cause high wages to come in. Another person you could look at is Charlie Mulgrew from Celtic. He's 26 years of age. Just looking at his histories, he's played all over the shop, really. In Britain, I mean, well, between England and Scotland. Started off at Celtic, then he went to Dundee on loan, Wolves, he went to Southend, Aberdeen, and then back to Celtic. And he is a really good quality player, and at 26 years of age and low wages, that's always good. Another Scotsman you could look at is Gary Caldwell, who is from relegated Wigan. He's 30 years old. He's played consistently for Wigan over the past, I don't know how many seasons, and he's got relatively low wages, and I think he'd be one certainly worth looking at. Onto the striker position, and there's one who they've been linked with, and he's one I would definitely look at, Grant Holt from Norwich. He's fallen slightly down the pecking order. He used to be their big boy under Lambert, but now he didn't tap in the goals quite so prolifically last season, but he has got a lot of experience, which is always good for a club, and he's going to be cheap because he's not so wanted now at Norwich. A more expensive transfer would be Darren Bent from Aston Villa. His wages will be a real stumbling block for Hull, but he's proven time and time again that he can score goals, and he will be available on a cut price move. 8 million is the figure waving about. Another person who maybe look at is a bit of a glamour boy footballer. It's Connor Wickham from Sunderland. Now, Di Canio doesn't supposedly like his work rate. I don't think that's such a problem for Hull, because they're not such a strict regime, and I wouldn't run them under heavy training or any such thing. So I think that could be certainly someone to look into, Connor Wickham. He did well at Ipswich when he was at them. Not as well as actually you'd think, but he got 9 goals in the league. So yeah, he is a good player, and Bruce signed him, I believe, at Sunderland. I believe he did. So yeah, so maybe, obviously you're not under Bruce, but still, it's a good fact to know, I suppose. And another fact to know is that his father or grandfather is Northern Irish, so he is actually eligible for Northern Ireland. Just looking at him, look, yeah, he is eligible for Northern Ireland, although it may not actually say it on there. I don't know. Oh yeah, see, look, other nationalities, Northern Irish and Irish, because all players who are eligible for Northern Ireland can play for Ireland as well. Okay, so that's about it for this video. Please bang that like button if you did enjoy this video, and please subscribe to see more of the Club by Club guides as they come out. What number is this one? Number I don't know how many numbers we're in, but we're almost halfway there now, so not long to go till we get halfway. So I'll see you guys soon, and as I said before, please subscribe and also follow me on Twitter. I'm at A.F.C Gaming, and I'll see you guys soon.